very holistic view in thinking about election infrastructure and how do we protect those. And I think it's important that we also ensure that anything that we're saying or doing doesn't undermine that public confidence. We had what we had at the time, and we notified the targets of those scams at the time. When we talked about, I talked about the testimony that there was a small number that were accessed. Again, as some of you know, you can get into a system that doesn't mean that you're successful in your ultimate mission, whatever that may be. So it still stands that just, again, systems may have been accessed, but there is no evidence, old or new, that any votes were actually manipulated. Those systems were not related to vote tallying systems. Representatives from state, local, election official community, we meet with on a regular basis. We're working through how do we ensure that when the government, just like the other sectors that I talked about, no different here, it's just a new sector that we haven't engaged with previously. How do we make sure that if the government has information, that it's getting to the right people at the right time? The areas that I can handle and have authority to handle clearances, again, ensuring that they have the ability to access to the information. The services, we have a lot of services that have been developed for federal government entities that are available to them, that many of them are participating in, that can help those who may have some challenges around resources. We talked about deploying capabilities to the civilian government. There's 101 agencies that we're deploying capabilities to. Many of them are small, many of them are very large. Many of them are very large departments that have many small agencies, such as DHS and the Department of Commerce and others. And so a lot of some of our challenges around, and again, I wouldn't, for those of you who are more pure sort of research and development, I would call this more in the applied space, but how do you think about whether it's existing technology that's available or soon, or R&D that's happening? Our challenge is often scaling that across the entire civilian government.
There is a market failure here. I mean, when you're making the chip that goes to the board, that goes in the camera, that goes to Best Buy, that goes to the consumer, nobody in that supply chain is asking any question about cybersecurity. Mostly they're saying, talk to me about price. So if, as a part of this kind of assurance on products to make sure they don't interfere with the airwaves, why shouldn't we be asking the question, has something been done to mitigate concerns or anticipate concerns about cyber threats?
The reality is that, as I said at the outset, cyber isn't something, it's everything. Yesterday we heard the testimony that we are under attack. It is going everywhere. And what will we be talking about a year from now? How it is in more everywheres. So more.
I hope that we're talking about the fact that we'll have better attribution, that we will know exactly where our attacks are coming from, and that we can have consequences for that.
Jeanette, you get the last word.
Pithy. I would hope that we've realized that collective defense model that we talked about, and that we are raising the cost for adversaries, and that we have defenders that have what they need to defend their networks and protect those critical services.
Well, I want to thank everybody.
Wait a minute. Whoa. You don't get off.
I'm the moderator.
Come on. A year from now, when you're doing the 5th anniversary, Cam, what's it going to be?
So I guess my hope is that we see more adoption of NIST worldwide, and that we make some significant progress of working with like-minded countries on collective defense. We've got shared networks, same threats, same technologies. We ought to be working together hand in hand.